Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with our final part, part 25. Let's go ahead and open up our master border sheet and immediately save as. We'll go down here and we'll select OrthoISO part 21. We'll double click on the 21, we'll turn that to 25. Let's make sure we got that selected there. There we go, 25. Okay, enter. Now we'll come down here like as we did so many times before. We'll go ahead and click on this and we'll put in this time 25. I want to take a couple little deletes here so I can kind of line that up. Looks good. Hit escape. Now, like as in many times before, we'll go ahead and start drafting in our ortho guidelines. Okay, so got that. Place line command. Come over here, select on that. Escape. Spacebar again. Draw these guidelines in. Again, the guidelines are always for us to make our anchor points for our four views for our OrthoISO. The spacebar again. Come down here to this. Okay. All right. So we got our guidelines in. Let's go look at that part real quick. Okay. On the part, well, there it is. Okay. It's 4 inches. Again, 1.5 thick, 2.5 high. Okay, so everything's divided by 2. It's a little different part, but don't be intimidated by it. It's one that we can actually get done ourselves. So I think you'll actually enjoy the process of doing this. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, we're back here in AutoCAD. We're going to go to the offset. So we'll key in 2. We'll offset it this way. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit escape. Pound sign again to repeat offset, 0.75. We'll go up this way, and let's see if I can grab that. Go up. We'll come over here this way in the front right view to the right. Okay, we'll hit escape again. Go back to our drawing, and we need to make it 0.7, actually 1.25 tall. Let's get that in there. Okay, so we'll go to offset again. Spacebar. It's at 1.25. We hit enter and we'll come down here and grab this one and come down. Okay, now that's good. Let's go ahead and hit TR real quick, trim, and we'll trim this out. Okay, come across here, down, come across here and up. Get that out of the way, get that out of the way. Okay, so we got our 4 views laid out and they're properly anchored. So we're going to go ahead and hit save again on this. And we're going to go ahead now and go back to that drawing. And we're going to get some measurements. I think this is going to actually be pretty easy. So let's get started on this. I think the first thing we want to do is work in the, we'll go ahead and work in the right view over here. And we'll get that knocked out. So we'll come into this. We'll make our line from here up to there. Okay, go back and look at that. We're going to come down 0.25 on this little feature right here. So let's roll up on that and we'll say offset. We'll say 0.25. We'll grab this, come down. Okay, and go back over that view again. We got to come up 0.375. Okay, we can do that. So we'll come up, hit escape, pound sign again, escape, pound sign. And we'll say 0.375, and I'll come hit enter, and I'll go ahead and click on this, come up, hit escape. I don't know what this message is here, we'll get rid of that. Go back to our trim command here. Let's take a look at that part again. Okay, it's easy. Take this guy out, take this guy out. Does that look the same? Looks it to me. Okay, let's move over to the front view here. Let's take a look at that. Looks like we need to come over 1/2 inch down there, and we'll do that. Escape, pound sign. Let's go hit this again. Offset. We'll come over 0.5. We'll grab this. Come over 0.5. Okay, escape. And that looks like it's going to be a 1 for this line right here. So we'll come over and say offset. Let's say 1 inch. We'll grab this here and move it there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and get this line here and just extend across to right here. Come over. Looks good. Pound sign again. snap onto that corner. Okay, from there I'll draw over to this, hit escape, go to our trim command. We'll trim out this, this, and this. Let's take a look at that front view again on the old one. It looks pretty good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to come up to the top, like here, and we're going to place a line from going up from here to here all the way up to the top. Okay, and we're going to say 0.75 coming down, which is going to be actually just dividing this. Let's go all the way over here like this. Okay, and let's take a look at that. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and trim this line here, get it out, and I'm going to leave that bottom one there, but I'm going to trim this one out here. Now, if you look, that was a dashed line, so we got to make sure that this is selected to hidden line. So we got that fixed. Okay, that looks good. Now we'll come back up here, and we need to come over 1/2 inch. That's easy. So we'll come over with an offset again, 1/2 inch, specify 0.5, and we'll go here, come that way. It looks good. Go back to our trim command. Trim this, this, and this. And let's see if we got it right. Yeah, I think so. Looks like we got it right. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to AutoCAD. Let's save our file. Let's now go to the isometric layer, and let's get that ISO drawn in. Okay, we know the part's going to be going up this direction. It's going to be 1.25. So we put that in. We're going to go back this way. Hang on. 0.75, got that going back, and we're going to come down here, I'll look at this correctly, 2, and we'll come across. Okay, we'll come across there at 0.375. We'll go down 0.25, which is 1/2 inch, come back over here to this, and we're going to go 0.375 again, come up and snap to that guy right there. Okay. So let's work on this area right here. Let's it's going to be 1/2 inch. Okay, let's make that happen. So we'll come down here from this, down 0.5. We'll go back this direction here, 0.375. Okay, we'll come up. I'm going to go 1.25. Okay, and whoops, I think I keyed that in wrong. Let's do a Control Z. Hit the line command again. Okay, let's do that one more time. Snap here, 0.5, enter. Come up here, 1.25. Okay, come back over here, 0.375. Got that in, and we should be able to come down here and intersect to that guy right there. Okay, so escape, space bar. Let's come up here and draw this in. Looks good. Now I'm going to take, and I'm going to draw from this vertex right here. I'm going to go straight down 1.25 down, and we'll cut over to this, put that in, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to come off of this. Let's see, I think it's going to be 5/8 of an inch. So I'm going to come down here 5/8 of an inch, 0.625. Okay, I'm going to go back this direction. Let's see what we got here. Looks like 1 inch. Okay, I'm going to come up 0.5. I think that's 0.5. No, it's 5/8. Should be, hit the lead on that 5, 6.25. Okay, we'll come down to here, to there, hit escape. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, 0.375. And I'll come back over to this, snap, whoops, missed that. Okay, 0.375. Okay, come back to this and snap to that. All right, got it. Okay, now let's go back over here to this one. We'll come over to there, 0.375. We'll come down 0.375. We'll come over and hit that intersection, hit escape. Okay, so now let's go back over here to this guy here, and we're going to come back 1 inch. We'll come over and click on this. Okay, hit escape. Hit spacebar again, come up. Put that in there. All right, that looks good. So now, oops, I didn't get it in there. Let's do that again. Escape, got it in there now. All right, let's get our trim command. Trim this out. Okay, looks pretty good. Let's go back and check it with the other one. Yeah, I think we got it. Looks pretty good to me. All right, so let's save our file. Come down here and set ourselves active on the ortho layer. Turn that off. Get our trim command. Trim this out. Roll out a little bit. Roll up a little bit. Let's go turn that light bulb back on for that. Okay, now it's not showing up. Drag your mouse over there, and definitely shows back up. All right, let's go look at the dimensions now. So the dimensions, okay, a lot of them. Let's go ahead and save our file. Let's make ourselves active on the dimension layer. We'll come up to dimensions, and we'll go from here over to here and up 0.5, okay? And we've got that in, hit escape. So that highlighted. So I'm going to come in over here, hit delete, and I'm going to say 4.123, 4, double quote, shift double quote. Okay, got that in. Let's roll up a little bit. Let's go put this dimension in right here. Okay, come over, hit escape, grab this. So we can move that down to here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, double click on that. Delete 1.5, 1, 2, 3, shift. Okay, see if that looks correct. Yeah, it does. So let's get this dimension right here. So we'll come in here from, hit escape, this guy right there. Come down, double click on that, hit delete. It's going to be 2.1234, shift, double quote. All right, we can move this up a little bit if we need to. Might want to do that. Whoops, not that far down. Okay, escape. And let's check this out. Got to get this 0.75 in there. Okay, go get dimensions again. Come down here, come up, come across, escape, double click, delete, 0.75, 1, 2. Good, got that in there. All right, got those dimensions working. So let's come back over here to this. We got to get that 2.5 in there. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, hit delete. I'm going to say 2.5, 1, 2, 3, shift double quote. Got that in there. Go back over here to this. Get that 1 in down there. So we'll roll up on that. The dimensions again. Come down. Delete 1.1234. Shift double quotes. Got that in. Let's go back and look at this. Okay, we got to get these dimensions here in. So let's go ahead and start with this one. Okay, delete. That's going to be 0.5. 1, 2, 3. Double quotes. It's good. Let's come down and get that 0.75, which will come in at 3/8. Yeah, we don't want that. Come out here, hit delete, and we're going to say 0.75. All right, let's see what we got now. Yeah, looks pretty good. So now we're going to come across over to here. Grab this. Make sure I got that right. Yeah. Come down here. Come down about that far. I'm going to grab this and pull it over on this side. Okay. Going to hit escape. delete 0.7500 shift, double quote. All right, got that in there. Looking good. So we're going to come up here and put this one dimension in right here. And we're going to say that this guy is delete 1.2500 shift, double quote. Okay, let's roll out here and take a look at it. Yeah, there's a lot of dimensions. Kind of a cool part, actually, if you look at it. It's really neat. It looks like a pin that you would slide into, a safety pin that you would slide into a table saw or a safety plug in order you could use it. But other than that, it's kind of a cool part. Let's go ahead and save our file. That's good. We're going to hit escape, and then we're going to come down here and click on layout. And yep, that's our buddy. So we'll right mouse click on layout, come up here and hit plot. We're going to go ahead and say previous plot, hit OK. And we're going to come down and give this guy a name. I'm going to click on 21, but I'm going to change it to 25. Okay, it's going to write that file out. Now the next thing we want to do is go check our directory where all our files are. And I think it's right here. Yep, there it is. Actually, it's not it. Scroll all the way down. There it is. Right mouse click, open in Chrome. Okay, you can open in Edge too, which looks pretty good. I'm going to rotate this around. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need for part 25. Okay, so like as they all are, you go back to your directory and you take this file, put a memory stick into your computer, a thumb drive, and you come over here and you drop it on that thumb drive. Then you right mouse click on the thumb drive to eject it. Take that ejected thumb drive over to the computer that has the laser engraver and has the laser printer, and then put your file in there and print it. But you have to open up in Acrobat. Once you got to open in Acrobat, excuse me, you cannot print it from Acrobat, my bad. You open it up in Chrome, and then you print that PDF from Chrome. You stick that printed paper into a sheet protector in your binder, present it to me for a grade. And then go ahead and right mouse click and eject that thumb drive. Hover over it, select it, right mouse click, eject it, and take it to me. All right, that's all for our AutoCAD Ortho ISO parts. You should be pretty proficient in using the basic functionality of AutoCAD, and it'll look good in your portfolio. Okay, now let's move on to doing our Fusion parts. Same parts in Fusion.